Hello and welcome to an unplanned reading vlog. I was always planning on doing the 48-hour readathon that Stephanie from Stephanie's Bookverse is running this weekend, but Abby and Joanna have convinced me to also vlog the experience. I mentioned in a recent video that I had been ill and was better, but just kidding, I'm ill again. Third cold in a row and hay fever for the first time ever, so if I sound bunged up, it's because I am, and if I look red or hot and sweaty, it's because I am. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Sorry. It's currently Friday in the UK and the readathon doesn't start until midnight on Saturday morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my first roll and everything now so that I can pick my first book now, so that I'm ready to go as soon as I get up tomorrow and I can start listening to the book while I'm, brushing my teeth and eating my breakfast and blah blah blah. So that is the plan. Let us find out what I shall read first. I am going to screen record on my phone and I'll show you. I've got the board here and my little marker piece that can move around there, and I have a dice set up on my phone browser because I figured that's just the easiest thing to do. So fingers crossed, first roll, let us see what we get. A 4. 4 is pretty good. 4 is pretty good. So that takes us to 1, 2, 3, 4, a sun prompt. So now I'm going to go to the browser window for sun prompts here. Okay, so I'm using mostly the same prompts as Stephanie, except that I changed one of them to romance. I can't remember what it was I changed it from, but it's romance now. So that leaves us with free pick, romance, over 500 pages, poll pick, continuation, TBR vet, and spinner pick, which if I get spinner pick I'm going to have to set that one up. So let's see what we end up with. Better start my screen recording again. Okay, and spin. Just check my microphone is on, and it's a poll pick. So I guess I'm gonna stop this screen recording. I guess I'm gonna post a poll on Instagram. Yeah, I think I'll do a poll on Instagram, just maybe between 2 books, because hopefully I'll get some responses, and then maybe by the time I get up in the morning I will just see whichever one of those has won. So I have a few books out from the library at the moment that I want to read before they expire, and they're pretty short, and actually I was struggling to choose between Far From the Light of Heaven by Tade Thompson and How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu. So I wanted to read both those anyway, and I was struggling to pick between the two, so this kind of works out pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and post a poll in my Instagram story, and I guess we will find out in the morning which one the internet has chosen for me to read. So I'm going to set that up now, and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired, and I will see you in the morning. Right then, it's Saturday and Instagram chose for me to read Far From the Light of Heaven, and I have started it, and my progress is very slow, to be honest. I'm only 37% of the way in. It's a very short book, but this morning it has been sending me to sleep, which is not ideal, but I'm going to carry on and hopefully get through the rest of it a little bit more quickly. I have around 2¼ hours left, and I'm going to try and get some bits and pieces done while I am listening. So I'm going to do those things, and then hopefully the next time I speak to you I will be doing my second roll. But so far this book is not really gripping me, unfortunately. It's a space-based murder mystery story, but the story itself is fine. It's just the narrative style is quite choppy and not my favourite. But carrying on. Right then, I finished Far From the Light of Heaven. I did not like it. It was a mystery thriller set in space, but I just didn't feel any connection to any of the characters, and so I just didn't care that stuff was going wrong for them. And yeah, I wasn't invested at all. I didn't particularly like the writing style, so unfortunately that one was a little bit of a flop for me. So that kind of sucks. But we're going to go ahead. I'm about to jump on some live show recordings for World Hoppers, and then straight after that I'm going to be joining some... This camera's a bit high, isn't it? Let me move this down just a smidge. Oh, I've done the thingy so tightly. There we go. Right, that's a little bit better. Oh no. Oh no. And then I'm going to be going on some live reading sprints, so I kind of want my book picked out, possibly. So I'm going to have to do this pretty quickly because I need to be online in a minute. So, and I'm on spot 4, so I don't want a 2. Anything other than a 2. I mean, preferably anything other than a 1 or a 2, but anything other than a 2 I'll be happy with. So let's see what we're going to get. A 4. Ooh, 2 4s in a row. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a moon prompt. So let us find the moon. So we have free pick, treat yourself, graphic novel, over 400 pages. I really don't want that one. Standalone, hardcover, friend pick, or library. So let's see, fingers crossed, anything other than over 400 pages and I'm happy. Just edged over into friend pick, which is actually good because I'm not going to start reading until I join the reading sprint, so I can just get them to pick my book for me. So that's pretty good. Excellent. So that is what I'm going to be reading next, and I guess I will let you know after the fact, but if you watched the sprints, then you already know. This is like, why do I feel so stressed about this? It's literally not important at all. No offence.
I'm stressed about it too with you.
Okay, let's see.
Do we know what number you don't want?
Well, now Joanna's made me nervous to say, so I'm not going to say. Okay, let's see. I got a 2.
Okay.
And I needed to avoid a 3, so...
Oh, okay.
But I'm still not past the second black hole.
Yeah, still not past. You're on the star.
So I'm on the star. Now I need the star prompts, which are here. And so this one has fantasy, free picks, 5-star prediction, beautiful, under 300 pages, audiobook or series, all of which are okay actually. So let's see what we get. It's spinning. Ooh, a short book under 300 pages. Woohoo! Nice. Okay, so I know I haven't really moved from this spot much during this vlog, but c'est la vie. I am still on the reading sprints and I've actually finished 2 books. So the first book was my friend pick book and they chose Witchy for me from my list of graphic novels and comics, and I really enjoyed it. That one was quite a long one, so it took me a little bit of time, not really long, like nearly 300 pages, but it was enjoyable. It was about a witch who doesn't really... Basically, she lives in this world where witches get conscripted, and she didn't want to be conscripted, and witches' power comes from the length of their hair, and so she chops off all her hair and runs away, and comes into contact with a raven called Banana, which was super fun. So that one was cute. I really liked the art style. And then I did, you will have seen, but I did my next roll on this live stream, which took me to a short book, a book under 300 pages, so I actually chose a super short book, and I just read Princess Ever After by Kay O'Neill, which is also a graphic novel. So I am now ready for my next roll, and I'm gonna kind of do that right now. So let's set everything up with the screen recording. I just really want to get past this second wormhole. If I can do that, then I will be happy. So I need to roll the dice, so let's do this. 5, yay. Okay, I think that might take me to the end, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. It takes me to the end. So this is going to be my last book, and it's actually a free pick. I can pick whatever I like, which is awesome. And I'm going to stop this recording here now, and I think I might get my friends to help me to pick my last book, because I don't think I will read anything else after this. I don't think I'll try and do the board again or anything like that. So I'm on the last spot, so I can pick whatever I like. So I might get my friends to help me with that, and then I will come back and let you know. But I'm very much leaning towards my reread of Foundry Side, but I don't know if that's actually achievable within basically 24 hours is how long I've got left. But let's see. In my fantasy collection, how long the audiobook of Foundry Side actually is, because I can't remember. Oh, it's 19.5 hours. That would be 7 hours and 50 minutes. I don't actually think that's achievable, so I'll have to pick something that's a little bit more reasonable, but yeah, I'll figure it out and I will let you know. Okay, so I managed to do it. I have successfully won the 48 hour TBR Starhop challenge. Thank you, Stephanie, for hosting it and setting the challenge in the first place. I did try to read Foundry Side in the end for my final prompt because my friends really wanted me to try, but actually I ended up wanting to read it a little bit slower because I was, and still am, writing a detailed summary of Foundry Side, which I will film a video for and post on my channel in case you don't want to reread Foundry Side and or Shorefall before you read Lachlan's. I will do the same for Shorefall once I've finished doing a Foundry Side, so I wanted to take that one a little bit slower as a result of that. So I spent most of the day reading Foundry Side, but when I realised I wasn't quite going to get over the line, I decided to change my free pick choice to another one of the graphic novels, which this time was the Quick Guide to Queer and Trans something identities. The Quick Guide to Queer and Trans Identities, and it was really good. It didn't really tell me anything that I didn't already know, but I really enjoyed reading it still, and it's something that I would recommend to people, so that was good. And I'm still continuing to enjoy my reread of Foundry Side, and again I'll post a full summary of that book once I actually finish reading it and writing the summary. But in this particular vlog I managed to read Far From the Light of Heaven by Today Thompson, which sadly wasn't really for me, but I'm glad that I gave it a go anyway. I think it just was really not my kind of writing style, unfortunately. Then I read Witchy, which was a graphic novel by Ariel Slamette Rees, and then I read Princess Ever After by Kay O'Neill. Is that what they're going by now? I think it's just Kay O'Neill that they go by now. And then Queer and Trans, or a quick start guide, a quick and easy guide to queer and trans identities. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that title, and that is by Mady G and J.R. Zuckerberg, and I read a fair proportion of Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett, and I had a really good time doing lots of reading this weekend. I definitely need to do this more often, so let me know if you enjoyed this vlog and you'd like me to do this kind of thing more often, and keep your eyes peeled for those recap videos coming your way pretty soon, I hope. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks, bye!